When you think of email, the name Gmail probably pops into your head almost instantly. It's everywhere, but that convenience comes with significant security and privacy concerns that can be costly. The good news is there are plenty of email platforms that are better than Gmail in this regard. One of the best, which we've been using for a long time, is Proton Mail. It's an email service built from the ground up with privacy at its core. So today, we're reviewing it to show you how this one can replace Gmail for good. So let's get started by looking at the interface. As you can see on the screen, the general layout is nearly like Gmail. On the left, you have your standard navigation panel with your inbox, drafts, sent mail, and other folders. But what's really interesting is the ecosystem Proton has built, which you can access from the right side of the screen. Did you notice these icons up here? With a single click, you can open up your Proton Contacts, Proton Calendar, and even the Security Center right in a side panel without leaving your inbox. If you're a paid user, you can also access Proton VPN from here. This creates a really cohesive, private ecosystem that feels well integrated and streamlines your workflow, as you don't need to jump between browser tabs. In terms of customization, you can go into the settings and switch between different themes, including a dark mode, and adjust the layout density to your liking. There are also different views, like a column layout, if you prefer that over the standard row layout. Honestly, the interface is a major strength. One minor point of friction we should mention is that because messages are encrypted, there can be a very slight delay when opening an email as it needs to be decrypted on your device. It's hardly noticeable, but it's a trade-off for the security you're getting, which is a stark contrast to Gmail, where everything is instantly accessible because it's already readable by their servers. Now that we've seen the lay of the land, let's talk about managing the inbox, which is where you'll spend most of your time. Proton provides a strong set of tools to keep things organized. You have the standard conversation view, which groups email threads together, and you can easily snooze emails to have them reappear later, just like in Gmail. A feature we find particularly useful is the built-in tracking protection. Proton automatically blocks spy pixels hidden in marketing emails, so you can read your messages without advertisers knowing you've opened them. Let us show you this newsletters view. It's a dedicated space that gathers all your subscriptions, making it incredibly easy to see what you're signed up for and unsubscribe with a single click. Other small but important security features include link confirmation, which warns you before you open an external link, helping to protect against phishing attacks. When it comes to search, there's an important distinction to make with Gmail. Because your emails are protected with zero-access encryption, which means Proton itself can't read them. Searching the content of your emails on the free plan is not possible. You can only search subjects and senders. This isn't a bug, it's a direct consequence of the privacy model. Paid users can enable a feature that creates a local, encrypted index of their emails on their own device, allowing for full-text search without compromising privacy. This is a significant difference from Gmail's powerful server-side search that scours every word of every email you've ever sent or received, which is only possible because Google scans and indexes everything. For power users, Proton also supports advanced custom filters using a language called Sieve, giving you granular control over how your incoming mail is sorted, labeled, or even deleted. Moving on to the core email features, let's look at what happens when you compose a new message. For any email you send to another Proton Mail user, end-to-end encryption is applied automatically. A little lock icon will show you that the message is secure. This is possible because when you create an account, your browser generates a pair of cryptographic keys, a public one and a private one. This process happens quietly in the background. But what about sending to a non-Proton user, like someone on Gmail? For this, Proton has a feature called password-protected emails. As we demonstrate here, you just click the lock icon before sending, set a password, and share that password with your recipient through a secure channel, like the Signal app or in person. The recipient gets a link to a secure web page where they can enter the password to read your message and even reply securely. Another powerful feature is message expiration, or what some might call self-destructing emails. You can set a timer on an email, and after that time passes, the message is automatically deleted from the recipient's inbox. It's important to note that the timer starts when the email is sent, not when it's read. Due to the OpenPGP standard it uses, Proton Mail does not end-to-end encrypt email subject lines. This means in a rare case where Proton is served a valid Swiss court order, they could be compelled to turn over subject lines, though the email body and attachments would remain encrypted and unreadable. Next up, let's discuss organization with folders and labels. This is one area where Proton Mail differs quite a bit from Gmail, and it can be a point of confusion for new users. Gmail uses a system where everything is a label. You can apply multiple labels to an email, and it gives you a lot of flexibility. Proton, on the other hand, uses a hybrid system. An email can only exist in one folder at a time. If you move it from the inbox to a work folder, it's no longer in the inbox. However, you can apply multiple labels to that same email, no matter which folder it's in. Think of folders as physical filing cabinets and labels as colorful sticky notes you can put on the files. For most people, this system works perfectly fine and is actually quite intuitive. The main drawback, and it's a significant one for free users, is that the free plan limits you to just 3 custom folders and 3 custom labels. If you're someone who relies heavily on organizing a high volume of email, you will almost certainly need to upgrade to a paid plan to get unlimited folders and labels. This is a deliberate choice to encourage support for their user-funded, privacy-first business model, but it's a limitation you should be aware of from the start. To sum it all up, let's quickly go over the pros and cons. So, is Proton Mail better than Gmail? If your top priority is privacy and owning your data, the answer is a clear yes. It offers a secure, user-friendly experience without selling you out to advertisers. We highly recommend you give the free version a try. You can easily import your existing emails and see if the workflow is right for you. Share your experience with us in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to get more videos like this.